Hello everyone, it's been a while since I last made a video. 2 months to be exact. A lot has happened since then. If not in papers, just mentally, the things that happened to me. I'm in a different setup because today I want to be more vulnerable with reality. This is where I take calls every now and then. I try to blur them. I try to look like I'm different, but this is where I am. I'm not where I want to be, and I'm going towards where I want to be, but the things I do don't show that I actually want to be there. I say I want it myself, and this is more so a video to myself to look back than just a YouTube video to put out there. I put it on YouTube so I'm vulnerable and I see, okay, other people see me, there's something on me, there's a sense of responsibility on me of you guys just watching me, right? That's why I'm making this video. I don't know what I'm going to say on this video. I have no script. I know some stuff that I want to go over, but not all of it, right? So to start out with, November was our best sales month so far with our new agency. We're just around 10K. I'd say a little bit more than 10K, right? We're just around 10K in November. December was shit. I don't know why it was shit. I tried to see everything. It wasn't the best. We had some sales, but it wasn't the best. We launched our paid ads finally, and I feel like one thing that stopped us from growing was in December was the resistance to change. Maybe, I don't know, we try to over optimize things. I was like, I want to make the best funnels, I want to make the best edits, I want to make the best videos. At the end of the day, it does not matter. We literally launched videos with edits. There's no music on the edit video, there's no crazy edit, it's just a caption with some graphics, nothing crazy, and it's still doing pretty decent ads. So we had one sale so far from the RB2B ad, and then we have a PIF coming in. That's a follow-up. I'm not gonna say that's a close because that's completely a lie. That's a follow-up for January. I assume it's 3rd and it's check-in, but that's a big company we have a call with. And some other leads we have. B2B ads have not been the best, but they have also not been the worst. One ad is doing particularly really good, around 15 per lead. Others have not been the best. We're launching new ads very fast this time, because the last time we planned launching our ads December 1st, it took us 25 days to launch our ads, which is set. Recording the videos took a long while. Editing the videos took a long while. Just launching them, trying to match the perfect moment after Christmas, oh, this and that. We launched it and boom, we already got a client, right? Of course, I'm not trying to brag in you. I'm just trying to say that just start taking action. That's it. Like, if you don't start taking action, this is a code maybe I heard somewhere, maybe I might have made it myself, but the cold water does not get the warmer the more you stay out of it. It feels warmer the more you're in it, right? I don't know if you guys take cold showers, but what I've noticed is if I take cold shower, it feels cold when I'm first in it, but the more I'm in it, it feels warmer. And it doesn't get warmer the more I sit down and wait. I'm cold. It'll be cold. It's too cold. Nothing changes, right? Every time. Before I used to be like, literally I used to like sit down like this in front of water's running. 1 minute, just think about bullshit. Nothing but bullshit. I'm like a question here, but that's what I want to say. You gotta step in the cold water. You gotta step in the uncomfortable zones. You gotta step out of your comfort zone. I dropped out of high school. This is not something that I want to say publicly, but I just said it. I don't really care. My school is like 6 months to end. I still dropped out. I could have stayed in school, done this and that, but I know my school will amount to nothing. What happens is, when I go to school, I feel a sense of second option. I'm like, okay, I might do this. If agency does not work out, it gives me the mindset of, oh, what if it doesn't work out? But I know it will work out. I just need to put in time, right? I heard it from Charlie Morgan. I think it was his partner. Success is guaranteed, time is not. So it's like, it might take you 2 years to hit 100K or 2 months. I've seen both. I've seen people hit 100K, new people, in relatively like very quick time, and I've seen like people being 3 years and not still at 100K their first time, like probably 40-50K, right? It takes time. I've myself been in the industry for 1.5 years. I really actually just started taking action in January, but it wasn't the best. My habits were a mess back then. There still are. I don't want to mention specific habits, but there are some stuff that I wish I didn't do that I still end up doing. I put in codes here and there. I have like pictures, and I have all these papers like just posted on my walls. Does not make a difference. It's just in your brain. If you don't change what's in your brain, nothing, your actions won't change. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just bursting out quotes, but I heard it from someone again that your thoughts determine your action, and your action determine your success or your future, right? So if you want your future to be bright, your thoughts need to be bright. If you think, oh, what if this doesn't work out? I still get DMs from my people asking, oh, is this legal? Oh, is this that? Yeah, I see where they're coming from. I see the concerns, but in reality, what they don't tell themselves is they're just scared. They're finding ways to not do it. If I tell them, oh yeah, there are some legal issues, like they're small, but you can get over it. They're like, nah, I don't want to do it. I'll just stay in school. Maybe I'm not blaming anyone. If you're someone who asks me the questions, like, don't get offended, but that's true, right? They're just finding ways to make excuses, trying to delay stuff. Some people are like, why don't some people come to me like, hey brother, how long does it take to start SMMA? I'm like, 1 hour. He says, how? It's like, choose a niche, choose outreach, start outreaching, boom, you started your SMMA. That's it, right? Of course, you don't have a real agency until you have clients and delivery, but in theory, what you really want is to start, which you're delaying. Like, this is for all of you, and this is for me as well. I delayed like 6 months. That's a lot of time. If I had started putting in action in 6 months, I'd have probably been 100K. Which I don't have any complaints with myself, because I know the growth I miss is the lessons I learn, right? So every time I miss something, every time I miss a growth, is those lessons I learned, because I learned the lesson that I need to start fast, because I missed the growth that would probably come in December, or the growth that would have come this year if I hadn't started like this late, or probably around, I actually just like started putting in real focus action around like April or May, I don't know, right? It took me a lot of time. So this video is a short video because it's the last day of 2023. It's 10 p.m. from what I'm shooting this video. I'm in Nepal, so the Eastern time is probably like AM or something. Most of you guys probably will be watching this when it's 2024. New year, new me is bullshit. Nothing will change until your thoughts change. Like, you can't just put in paper, oh, new year goals, this and that. It won't do shit. I literally have a whole journal. This whole journal is filled with goals. I want to do this, I want to do that. I'll just pull up one. It says, I started this, and 7 months ago I was like 100K by 2024. Like, start of 2024. Nothing happened. Shit didn't happen. December, we didn't even make 5K this month, right? So 100K, far. Why? I was over optimistic. I was like, oh, I'll just put it in paper, I'll do this action, it will come up. It won't. You gotta do stuff, right? You'll face difficulties, you gotta go through it. What I didn't realize, and what I realized late, is that bumps will come up. It won't be a smooth road, which is an obvious thing, but most people don't realize it. It's in their head. But when bumps do come up, they forget that they're normal. They're supposed to be there, because I can't exactly put it in words, but the higher you get, your low becomes their high, someone else's high. Because if like Jeff Bezos loses a big deal or something, he'll probably lose like 100 billion. He still has 100 billion. So his low is most people's highest, is their dreams. They don't even dream of 100 billion, right? That's where you need to be. That's where safety declines. It's like, there's no safety, nothing's safe. People think job is safe and business is hard, like risky. If a business is risky, how can it be a job safe? Like, yeah, established business is like safe, so you work a job in there, but every business started out risky. So if you discourage businesses, you won't have jobs. You'll have people. That's what's happening in my country. People don't want to start businesses because everyone tells them it's risky, you got to go to school, which is common, but even the people, even the kids, even the teenagers, they're told, like in Western world at least, like business appreciated, making money is appreciated, hustle, grind, all of those stuff, they're there. In my country, it's not. That's why my country is a shithole. Like, everyone's either working a government job, a really low paying corporate job, or is going out like in other countries to work. Some people's dream is to work in Amazon, Google, stuff like those, and it's cool, but nobody will be like, oh, I want to build something like Amazon in my country. I want to help my country, right? which is a big goal. That's one of my goals, but I don't want to talk about that. And this one I'm probably like talking rubbish, I don't know, but this is a video of me and what I did in 2023. Nothing much happened like in paper, as I said. Nothing like I didn't go from 0 to 100K in 6 months, 7 months, or anything. I'm lower where I am now than I was like 6 months ago, but the lessons I learned are way higher. So the next time I fail, I won't fail this hard. I won't fail this low. And the next time I grow and fail, I'll probably fail at 20K, which is my highest, right? 20K is my highest. Next time I fail, 20K will be my low, right? That's the thing. That's how we grow. You don't grow by growing your highs. You grow by growing your lows. That's something I say. I don't know if that makes sense, right? If you can grow your lows, you won't even have to look back and be like, oh, what if this fails? Because your lows will be at least safe enough to like make you enough to live or just survive for 6 months, 7 months, right? That's my goal. 2024. So I want to talk a few goals for 2024. I don't want to put in any monetary goals because okay, I cut out the last video a little bit early because there was a lot of noise in my background. That's one thing I want to change. I want to change where I am. My room's a mess. I don't want to show it right now. My family, I want to talk about it, but it's a mess. The people, the environment I'm in, lots of alcoholics. I come across alcoholics every time. People just talking about women, sex. It's so common for me, and it's so degrading that I try to ignore it. I ignore it most of the times, but sometimes it just gets in my head. Even when I'm just doing nothing and I hear those stuff or just stuff come up my brain, it just deludes me and I just go somewhere else. And then the next time I'm conscious again, aware, I've done something bad already, or I'm somewhere I don't want to be, or I'm with friends, or I'm outside with someone, and I'm like, oh shit, why did I end up here? And go back, I'm like, my environment, right? Of course, a lotus can grow in a swamp, and a rose can grow among the spikes, but if you got a good environment, you can grow better, right? Of course, I'm still trying to like be the lotus among the swamp. I'm trying to be the rose among the spikes, but it's not the easiest. If I can just like, yeah, it's easy to like just resist. Like it's hard to resist, but why resist when you can just like ignore it, right? Just be out of it. That's one of my goals for 2024. Move out of my home country, not even hometown, my home country, because sleep also has been one of my biggest issues. Like I sleep 6 a.m. every single day. I sleep 6 a.m. Most people are asleep 6 a.m. But like when they're up, when they're going to school, when they're going to eating, dinner, like breakfast, I'm asleep. I'm just going to bed. I'm not even deep sleep yet, right? I wake up 4 or 5 p.m. My schedule is set. I just came back from the gym. Today's New Year, so it was early. Everyone's going outside. It's a mess right now. Everyone's having beers in their hands, going out, having fun. I don't like that stuff. I don't want to be there. As I know, because I know if I go out celebrate next year, I'll be in the same spot, in this country, in the same environment, and I know I don't like this. It's a short-term pleasure. Okay, yeah, I mean if I go out, have fun, eat something, eat some nice food, I'll have fun. For what, 30 minutes, 1 hour? What after that? Bullshit. Just change, right? It's the same life. So I don't want to do that. So that's one of my biggest goals for 2024. Move out of my home country. I'm not gonna say where. I have some plans with my friends and my partner, but that's something completely different. I'm not gonna say when, where, stuff like those. I'll say the why, which I just already mentioned. Another goal for 2024 is cut down my phone, actually, because I already have cut down my phone. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's not something I want to brag about. Today is like 1 minute, but that's also because I just woke up. Last week my average was at 30 minutes. Before last week it was 21 minutes. And my biggest messages are just like messages, email, chase, settings. It's like lead connector, chase, messages, and the same thing, right? All those stuff. But before that, it used to be 3 hours, 4 hours, and there used to be games in there. Literally, like 2 months ago, there used to be games in there. There's some weeks I used to be like, okay, super focused. Next week I couldn't maintain that. I'm trying to maintain that. It's been 3 weeks. It's doing pretty good. My focus is good, but I don't want to be. Again, I saw it cut down because somebody called me. I don't know. I don't like to be here. Anyways, so what I was saying, yeah. So those goals, I still can focus a lot, but my focus has been shit. Even I was trying to make a script for this video. I was like, can't even focus for like 3 lines. I focused for 3 lines and it's done. I can't write anymore. I go on Facebook, I check messages, I go on Discord, I go on Messenger, check something, right? Reply to some messages, go to Slack, check some clients, right? My focus is bullshit, even though I'm not on my phone anymore. It's an excuse that I'm not gonna use my phone. I still use my laptop. I still have my laptop. I still watch YouTube videos. I go on Instagram once in a while, just scroll, and I do stuff I don't want to do, right? So it's been a mess for me, and of course it's like it's not something I do every single day. It's like once in a week, but even that once in a week messes up my whole week because it's in my mind, like, because like the things I did 3 years back, I still remember them vividly. So I'm not doing anything, I still remember stuff from 3 years ago, and these stuff are just like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They'll come up to my mind when I'm working. Oh, that video. Oh, I missed that video. Or I need to watch that video, complete that video. Oh, story. What happened to the story? Or part 2 of the video, right? Bullshit. It happens every time. Yes, as I was saying, it happens every time, every once in a while. So that's my second goal, is to stay focused, cut down all of my habits, which I'm gonna update. Like, I don't even know when I'll make videos. I don't even know that. I want to make daily videos once I move out, once I have my own place. So just to update you guys what a day in my life looks like, what I do, I'll even show the bad stuff, which I'm literally afraid to go out and tell people, oh, I do this is bad. I don't tell it to my friends, and they're really close friends. They're in the same journey, but other people I don't tell them because I feel, because for them I'm this guy up here who's making this money or doing this stuff. He has his own business and stuff. They don't know my own life, right? They don't know my lows, and I'm scared to say that. And I still am. I won't say this in the video, but I want to come up front, show my goods, show my bads. There's of course more bads than goods, but that's how we improve. You take the goods, you make it better. Let's completely cut out the bads. Even if you just have all the good stuff you have and add nothing else and cut down all your bad, you'll become a way better person than you are. You don't have to add on the habit, do more meditating, gym, whatever, eat more, whatever, like healthy diet. Do what you do, cut out the bad, you'll be a way better person. And on top of that, imagine just adding more skills, adding more habits. You'll be a completely different person this next new year, right? Don't be the same person you were this year or the last year, whatever you're watching, right? New year, new me is bullshit. It shouldn't be new year, new me. It should be new year, new thoughts. It should be new year, new perspective, because that's how you change. Me as a person is just, it doesn't change if you write I want to make 100k in 2024. It doesn't change if you say I want to start SMA. It doesn't change if you're like I'm going to drop out of school. It changes when you actually do it. And until you do it, you're not allowed to tell anyone. You're not allowed to tell even yourself. You can't tell yourself I'm going to do it until you actually start doing it, because you still be ashamed of yourself. If you tell yourself I'm going to start make 100k and you're watching reels, you'll still be ashamed of yourself. Like, I'm ashamed of myself when I do that. And that's why I've been able to cut down my phone a lot, and my Instagram uses a lot down. I still use it, but even like when I watch 5 minutes, my thoughts already come out. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I like to curse, but what are you actually doing, right? You say you want to make 100k. You say you wanna retire mom, because my mom works. She doesn't work 2 jobs, but she has like two shops she works in, or whatever, right? She's really stressed out. She doesn't get enough sleep. All the stuff. She works late night. I tell myself that I want to retire my mom, but what am I actually doing? What I'm doing is actually getting her where she wants to be, or where I want her to be? No, I feel ashamed myself. So my question to you is, I'll end this video at that. It's like, think about what you're doing right now. Always, like, have this in a quote or somewhere. Like, I call them the zombie. The zombies are, they do something and they don't know why they're doing it. They have no reason. They just do it for the sake of doing it. They're like, okay, they're watching TikTok. They're like, why are you watching TikTok? They don't have an answer. They need to think. Oh, they're like, I'm bored, but it takes time. I didn't have a reason. Because if I'm watching YouTube and learning something, somebody else comes to me like, what are you watching? I'm like, oh, I'm watching this video on how to make a good funnel because this and that. I already have a reason, because I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm conscious. But when I'm watching Instagram, I ask this myself. That's why I'm able to cut down my habits. So ask yourself this every single day, every single time. Like, whenever you're not doing something, what am I doing? Is what I'm doing serving to like what I want to be, where I want to be? If not, what will? You'll need to take some time down, maybe journal, Don't do the normal journal stuff of just writing those goals down, writing the to-dos. You won't do stuff. You might do stuff if depending on where you are on the journey. But most of the people, which we are, I'm a beginner. I've only been doing this for 1 year. People do this for 10, 50. I'm like, people do this for 50 years. Warren Buffett, right? He's been doing it for a long time. So for people like us, we're just beginners. We gotta find our why. I've already been able to find my why, and my biggest why right now is just retiring my mom, which is kind of dear to me. It's kind of emotional to me, but yeah, that's it. What my why is, it's a strong why, and I know me going to school won't help retire my mom, because even if I go to school, my mom tells me to go to school, it's safe and all that for me. She says for me go to school, but I know if I go to school, I gotta take a big debt on, which is already bad for my parents. I gotta wait 4 years to make any significant money, because even if I like get a job while I'm working school, I gotta pay the loan out. 4 years to get a decent job. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the job. Even if I get a job, I gotta probably, I won't stay in this country if I'm gonna get a job, because that will be bullshit to stay in this country and get a job. It's not worth it for the loans and the amount of money to pay, right? So it's waste of time. And imagine if I just do what I'm doing for 4 years, I'm gonna be in a way different place. I'm gonna be a way better person, thinking way differently. Way like I'll have, I don't know how to explain it, but it'll be a different realm, right? So that's where I want to end this video. This is a long video. I don't know what parts I'm gonna cut out, or it might not look smooth, but this is it. No edits. I'm not even gonna put a thumbnail. This is a random title. So yeah, that's how I plan on making 500k by 2024. I said I'm not gonna put any monetary goals. I did. I don't care if I don't hit it, because I said it. I'm gonna end the video here. Finally, the growth you miss is the lessons you learn.